from Mystic Rainbow Tarot. Thank you for tuning in today. I am doing another requested reading about Tom Holland and Zendaya, so we can find out what's going on with them. For anyone who might not know, Tom Holland is a British actor and Zendaya is an American actress and singer. I have seen these two in Spider-Man, which I thought was a very good film. So let's go to the cards now and see what's going on there. Oops. Zendaya and Tom. Messages please about Zendaya and Tom. Zendaya and Tom Holland. Messages that we're allowed to know about Zendaya and Tom Holland. Oh, got a jumper. Zendaya and Tom, please tell us what we need to know about Zendaya and Tom. Shuffle because I've had some more jumpers now. That's it. So I've got the cards for the reading now. Let's put those down. I might have to move a couple of things. I've got more cards than I thought. So let's try to put some over here as well. Just organising things a little bit. Right, so let's see what the first card in the reading is. And here we have the Queen of Swords. I feel this relates to Zendaya's personality. She is clever and has a lot of charisma. I feel like she loves to travel to lots of places and meet people from all walks of life, as this interests her a lot, and she likes going to other cultures and countries because she's very broad-minded and finds it interesting learning about these things. She's also quite easygoing and she is fun to be around, and someone you can have a good laugh with, and she's not shy at coming forward and voicing her opinions. She gets on very well with people in general. She's a people's person. What I mean by this is she loves chatting to people. Well, I do think that goes for a lot of us women. We do seem to like a good long chat with friends or other females in general. So let's put that card back and see what the next card is. And the next card in the reading is the Prince of Pentacles. which I feel this relates to Tom. He comes through as quite a practical type of person. Oh, that's in view. And he likes helping others, but he seems to have high standards for himself. And he feels he has to live up to these. He's a bit of a perfectionist and likes to be the best at everything he does. So I'm guessing he's a little bit hard on himself. He's very honest and trustworthy, but doesn't like to open up too quickly. Someone would have to get to know him for a while before he will relax and let you really get to know him. Right. So let's see what the next card is. The next card is the Three of Pentacles. And I feel this relates to when Tom and Zendaya first met, and that their partnership was sort of formal through work. Their first interest in each other was more of a practical thing, just kind of a professional interest, because that's how they met, first working together. It was just about work back then rather than a romantic connection. But I feel those days in the past where they met through work were the stepping stones that paved the way for their strong connection now. So what do we have next? We have the Ace of Pentacles next. This is a positive sign that they are both on the right path with this great friendship, and they are willing to put the effort in over a period of time to turn this into a long-term thing. But right now they are in different places doing different things and unable to find the time to be together because of work commitments, as their careers have split them up on different projects far away from each other. And of course their careers are very important to them too. So the next card we have in the reading is the Four of Hearts, and I think that one is under everything, so let's pull that card out from underneath so you can see it. So with the Four of Hearts, I feel they seem to be suffering from emotional exhaustion. They are not quite ready to make any emotional commitments to each other just yet. There are some hurt feelings here between them. I feel like in the past they've spent a lot of time together, become best friends, and then you know, when you see too much of someone, you have too much of a good thing but haven't realised how good it is, and you get on each other's nerves and start arguing just because you're all stressed and tired. So I feel it's that type of thing, and because they have been working so hard, the stress of that has affected their relationship in a negative way. Well, that's where they are at the moment with their friendship. So I'm going to put this down there and see what the next card is. The next card is the Five of Hearts. So with all this arguing going on between them, they have reached a point where they decided to go their separate ways. But don't worry guys, it's only a temporary break from each other. And you know, I think it will do them both some good and give them some time to heal their wounds. As I expect you know what it's like when you argue with someone you care about. You say things you don't really mean, but you both still get hurt. I do feel with this time and space away from each other, that they will eventually get themselves back to the place they want to be, so they will be ready to communicate in a better way with each other. What I mean is they'll be able to get in a feeling place of forgiveness and missing each other, because when things are good between these two, they are really happy and have a really good time together. And you know what the old saying is, distance makes the heart grow fonder, and this is what is going to be happening between these two. And the next card is the Seven of Hearts. Hope you can see that card. I feel that both Tom and Zendaya are both very popular people, and they have a number of other people interested in them who are kind of flirting with them, showing them interest and wanting to date them. And with the type of careers they have, this magnifies this sort of thing, because they mix with so many people, and they mix with a lot of attractive, charming, good-looking people as well, and it makes it hard to make a choice. But I feel they would be better off not being tempted by what might be short-term offers of pleasure that will only turn into pain and drive a wedge between the two of them, just to leave all that alone and concentrate on communication between them two instead. The next card in the reading is the High Priestess. This relates to these two finding peace and strength. They need to forget about the press overreacting about whether they are in a relationship or not. They just want to make a story all the time. I feel spiritually these two are soon going to reach a new level of understanding about their relationship, their friendship. They need to follow their gut instinct and intuition, and then they will come to the right decision about this relationship that will make them both happy. So let's see what the next card is. The next card is the Seven of Pentacles. I feel even though Tom and Zendaya have recently split, there is still a possibility in the long term that this relationship will blossom again, because they do have romantic feelings for each other. They have kind of sown the seeds, and they are going to see the results of these seeds in the future, guys. I feel like they are going to reconnect in the future and start off where they left off. They are basically stepping back, having a breather. It's just a pause to refresh themselves. They are moving towards the moment right before the harvest, so to speak, if you see what I mean. And the next card in the reading is the Lovers. And that's a really beautiful card there. And I feel they have been faced with a choice, and this shows me they will be back together as more than best friends, because this is like somebody here dreaming they want this. This is what these two want. So yeah, they're going to be back together, and because we also have another card in this reading next to it, which is the Two of Hearts here, which means a possible romance in the future. So I'll put that down there so you can see it all, smooth them along. And this here is the Two of Hearts. And with this, I know their relationship has been struggling, but there is going to be a truce in the future. Yeah, I should mention these two are future cards. This is the future part of the reading. So in the future, there's going to be a truce, and they are finally going to see eye to eye, and the arguments are going to stop. So this is why this break is doing them some good, because they're missing each other. They are going to have a reconciliation in the future where they are going to put their pain and disappointment behind them. There is going to be a resolution to this. They will be able to forgive and forget the past, you know, the arguments and hurtful things they've said. You know, they have too much of a good friendship to not do this, and this is what this break is going to make them realise. And they're going to come back together. They are going to treat each other with love and compassion, and they will finally understand each other, because they didn't really before, even though they had romantic feelings for each other. They will understand each other, and that really helps in any relationship. It helps you know what's finally going on. It brings it all together. So with these future cards here, these three, they are going to reach a stage of harmony. They're going to have a love affair in the future. So the last card in the reading is the Nine of Hearts, and just to go over that, these four now are the future, and it relates to their wish being fulfilled, their deepest desires granted. They are going to find emotional peace with each other this time around in the future. This relationship is going to deepen. They're going to fall in love. They will find it fulfilling for both of them. They will reach a point where they start feeling truly satisfied with where their relationship is heading, and they will be very much in love with each other. And I really hope they work at their relationship this time round, because I feel they are very young, and there are so many distractions and pressures in their careers for them. I also feel that with any new or ongoing relationship, you need balance, you know, give and take, care, kindness and compassion. So I feel they will need to work at it because of their stressful careers. And when they do get back together, I feel they will need to make sure that they have enough time to spend with each other. So anyway, that's good news for these two. Tom and Zendaya will be reuniting in the future. It's looking like there'll be a proper couple dating, falling in love, romance and passion. I can't go any further forward than that. It's up to them to make it work, and I wish them all the best of luck in the world. Well, that's the end of the reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe, as it's free, and tap the bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video. If you would like a private reading, I've got some good deals at the moment, so if you email me about that. And bye for now. See you in the next video.